OpenAI, the research and development team behind viral bots like ChatGPT, and Dolly 2 could see evaluation of up to 29
ChatGPT made its debut on.
Tonight, we're taking a deep dive into the world of AI with a special focus on ChatGPT.
How many of you clap? How many of you know what ChatGPT is?
The dark side of ChatGPT. Have you ever stopped to think that not too long ago, information was only absorbed through books, literature, and speaking to other people? To be abundant in knowledge was a privilege that not many had. Fast forward to today, we have existential access to any piece of information that we so choose at the press of a button, with lightning speeds in any format you prefer. Imagine telling a computer to write a legal argument containing all the reasons as to why a specific jury instruction should be given in a criminal trial, based on the unique facts of the case and the applicable law. Or even better, imagine firing your copywriting team because there is something now publicly available that creates tailored, high-converting messages better, faster, and literally gets better every time you use it. I present to you OpenAI's ChatGPT, the tool that will take over your job and nearly 70% of all other important jobs. Unless you do this. Garnering 1 million users in just 5 days, billion-dollar investors have had their eyes on ChatGPT, with talks of it replacing Google. The chatbox grabbed more attention than others of its kind in the market, as it's free of cost with expected plans of monetization, a machine learning tool that processes and understands successive data, cuts down work time, improves productivity, and has been described by the New York Times as the best artificial intelligence chatbot ever released to the general public, is sure to interest many. Or at least the people who saw Terminator. But despite all the pros of ChatGPT, a threat looms on the future generation of which many people cannot foresee. We are all aware that AI will evolve with time and will be a valuable tool for various groups of people. It will minimize human error and significantly boost precision and accuracy in everyday tasks and assignments. However, it has been called out on its often factually vague and incorrect nature. Spreading misinformation is one of the accusations that have led to a decrease in ChatGPT's credibility. An example of this is Stack Overflow's ban on ChatGPT's answers to programming questions. This is because the average rate of the answers being correct was too low and substantially harmful to the site and its users. It also seems to have limited knowledge of occurrences and terms that came into existence after the beginning of 2021. The fact that it suggests an answer at all, though, is a notable improvement in computing. Computers are famously literal, rejecting to work unless you follow exact syntax and interface requirements. ChatGPT can cause real-world harm as well, with wrong medical advice being the prime example. Healthcare is not a luxury that everybody has. However, the internet is spread vast and wide. In the smallest village in Ghana to a social hub like Dubai, access to the internet is extensive, all while increasing the chances of more people being exposed to AI like ChatGPT and misinformation that may be spread, hence experiencing fatal consequences. There are other concerns as well. Fake social media profiles are annoyingly very common on the internet, and with the introduction of AI chatbots, cyberspace scams would become much easier to execute, with the common man reaping the disadvantage. ChatGPT, when tested, also seems to be incapable of participating in political activism at the moment. Many deem this fortunate, however, as the AI has already been predicted to have a great influence on the general public's perceptions and opinions in the near future, striking a threat to regulation. Moreover, ChatGPT seems to hold an algorithm bias. It is designed to discard unsuitable requests, in line with OpenAI's mission to ensure that artificial general intelligence benefits all of humanity. While it is marketed as such and as to be programmed to answer without a prejudice and to break racial stereotypes, there have been hiccups in the code. When inquired about the topic, it was applauded to have provided fair and complete information about Hitler and his role in the infrastructural growth of Germany. However, other users notice hints of white supremacy and sexist remarks towards women in other answers. Hence proven that the threat of misinformation due to prejudice is not negligible completely. Although it would be unfair not to mention that for the prevention of offensive outputs from being presented, queries are filtered through OpenAI's company-wide moderation API, and racist or sexist prompts are dismissed. ChatGPT works just like the human brain, mirroring the human psyche in terms of holding a conversation and replicating a natural, plausible atmosphere unlike any other. This is an unbelievably fantastic and great feat. However, it is the very similarity of the AI to the working of the brain that poses the biggest risk to public opinion about it. The development of this chatbot brings humanity one step closer to the existence of artificial general intelligence that is as intimidating as it is, due to the possibility of stunted human creativity and growth. From college essays to test papers to resourceful programming codes, there's nothing that ChatGPT can't do. Hence, academia is taking a toll on its fundamental technicalities. Quick, crisp answers have been made readily available, inviting greater chances of plagiarism. Students have found an easy route out, and this is promoting lethargic and lazy behaviors. Academics around the globe are complaining about this lack of human spirit, dedication, and imagination that this AI promotes among students, whose minds are already in their absolute primes. The advanced tool also remembers previous prompts given to it in the same conversation. Journalists have suggested that this will allow ChatGPT to be used as a personalized therapist, or at least a good listener to those singles who need it. It provides efficient help and resources using spectacular adaptation to human psychology, putting professions such as psychologists and therapists in jeopardy. Research workers, knowledge workers, and problem-solving freelancers also find their jobs endangered by the existence of this AI, proving that this threat of a single application replacing many humans in the workforce, hindering their means of earning, is very widely sensed. Unemployment is sure to be far-fetched with the refining and perfection of this and other AI. However, the development of this chatbot overlooks a promising future for artificial intelligence and limited risks for humankind in several workplaces. Machines and AI are resistant to many factors that affect the mortal man. They are not affected by hunger, sleep, or any physical fatigue, and can withstand unfavorable and harsh environments. Hence, the invention of ChatGPT opens a door to a modern day where machines stand in for humans in outer space, under the sea, and in many other perilous environments. However, a future like this will surely not be light on the pockets. It requires plenty of time and resources, as AI needs to operate on the latest hardware and software to meet the latest requirements. That can be quite costly, as anyone who has attempted to buy a PS5 will tell you. It is also a risky advancement, as based on ChatGPT, soon we could see models built to generate photorealistic movies in no time, including real-time video interfaces of a given person that are indistinguishable in voice and appearance from the person. Astoundingly horrifying, that is. ChatGPT is trained on a massive corpus of spoken and text, and it's derived its models of the world from the analysis of human speech. But no matter how real the conversation gets, it is still a machine in the end. AI uses previously fed data to generate its answers, unlike humans whose entire mechanism is stimulated by the presence of emotions and a moral code. Although an advantage of this is that the AI is practical and rational in its approach to problem solving and decision making. Unlike the human brain, which advances and learns as time goes on, AI is a technology based on preloaded facts and experience. AI is proficient at repeatedly carrying out the same task, but in order to improve it, the codes must be altered manually. It cannot be utilized akin to human intelligence, but it can store infinite data. Hence, ChatGPT is not omniscient or all-knowing, however its answers are often authoritative and it has a lot of baggage. Companies have tried with limited success to use AI instead of humans to handle customer service work, however, to no avail. It is not rare for projects associated with technology and the World Wide Web to be faced with security issues and malicious attempts at data corruption. It is extremely common for security threats like viruses, phishing links, and spyware to be found online and in hardware, often used to bring about unnatural behaviors by the machine. However, ChatGPT was found capable of writing malware and phishing emails, and this was considered perilous to the online community. Although it is equipped with a strong firewall and is programmed to prevent security problems, hackers have found ways around its barriers and put the chatbot in a vulnerable position in the public eye. This could lead to the server being down, becoming a common occurrence, and the AI becoming infected with bugs that scare off its users. The hazard could also seep outside the computer screen due to rapid development towards complete and general AI. ChatGPT is surely an awe-inspiring invention that has put the internet in a beautiful chaos. Ironic, considering that the internet itself is quite the bit of chaos to begin with. Chaos represents evolution, growth, and human intelligence, once again surprising all. With every new AI that is developed, humans outdo themselves. Diligent minds on deck were what made this AI come to life, and there's no denying that human IQ and originality have no comparison. Some fear that this may bring us as a community to an extreme point of no return when the AI have finally taken over, stable enough to challenge us. However, most are optimistic, with beams of pride and bliss radiating off their faces, in utter disbelief at the innovations humankind is making. An internet phenomenon indeed.